camera ran out of batteries there, but I was saying I think what it takes to be really good is it takes either a tremendous amount of talent, which if you have that, you're pretty much set. Um, Possibly a tremendous amount of work regardless of your talent, and if you don't have the highest level of talent, then a tremendous amount of work no matter what, over a consistent period of time. And that's really, really hard to do if you're not motivated by something bigger than just yourself or bigger than money. Some people are really motivated by money, but love, I think, is the thing that's going to motivate you more than anything else. And that's certainly been the case in my life. And I'm in an interesting place right now where I just feel like I'm sort of being challenged by myself. Like, is this what you really want? Is this what you really want? And I've been sort of able to shut that off, I think, the last couple months of just like, okay, I've got this project, I'm focusing on this, boom, 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 I'm knocking it out. But now I'm sort of like, when I stop focusing so much on music, then my mind has time to wander to other things. And I think sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad, because I just get caught up in like the more material aspects of life, working more, making money, socializing, all these things that are really fun and can be extremely fulfilling, um, and usually are, but that are sort of the opposite of taking that really introspective time to like work on your skills and be alone in a room where you're just focusing on like improvement and diagnosing your weaknesses and all that stuff. And that's always been a difficult thing for me to balance, and I'm really trying to strike that balance better in the coming year, and I don't know how that's going to go. It sort of feels like I'm on one end of the spectrum or the other, and it's that middle ground has been elusive. So just some of the stuff that's on my mind, and thinking about finances and thinking about how much sacrifice I'm willing to put in to make music happen this year, and how much time I really want to invest. And they're difficult decisions, guys. We're talking about real sacrifices here, not just like, oh, I'm not going to hang out with my buddies on Friday because I'm practicing. It's like, okay, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make half as much money this coming year as I made last year, just so that I can have more time to do music. It's like, that's when you start really thinking like, okay, this is getting serious. Like, I'm playing with my future, my retirement, my foundation of sustenance. It's not an easy thing. And to forego the things that you could be having and that you could do, and the safety of the moment and the safety of those immediate payoffs, and even long-term safety of those payoffs, that's not an easy thing, and it's a challenge. I think if you can get into music early and you have your parents' support and you don't have to support yourself, you have that opportunity, take that opportunity, because to be supporting yourself and being an artist at the same time, I mean, it's just, I think a lot of people just think like, oh, that's so nice, it's like a fun thing, and I think a lot of people do it that way, but if you're more serious than that, then it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So that's, it's just really on my mind today and on my mind right now, so I wanted to get it out. But let's get to work, let's do some music, and let's move forward here. All right. Some interesting points being made in those classes, but frankly, I think some of the material and from the Beinhorn blog and from the Learning How to Learn class are starting to veer in a different direction that's not as usable as it was before. So I might just try to quickly polish that stuff off by the end of the week and then just move on. I think that would be a good move. Sometimes tangents are good, but you kind of got to be honest with yourself when you've gone a little too far down that path and you need to refocus. So let's get into some drum work. Alright guys, not a bad session. Did a good drum practice and took a break, read a little bit, and then just went through one song from the set. Was good. Could have used a little more time, honestly, so I'll remember that for the next couple days. Just make sure I give myself a little bit more time, even if I am backing off the music front a little bit. And I think for me, it's just important to take the time when I have it. And if I'm going to be doing other stuff, that's fine. I can take a step back then, but I think I really need to, continue to prioritize the music stuff even when I'm not like really like trying to kill it. And I think this is a part of who I am now. It's a part of the way I live my life, and just a part of the way that it's just me. And so to deny that and avoid that is like, it's like avoiding myself, man. It's crazy. So definitely an interesting thing, just it catches me by surprise all the time how important it is and how much of a part of me it's become, but I really have dedicated my life to it for years now. And that's what happens, that's what happens. You merge with the experience, with the instruments, they become an extension of who you are, and to cut that off, it's like cutting off your arm, it's crazy. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and I guess that's what relationships are about, is creating that symbiosis. And it's painful when you lose it. So anyway, good reminder not to get too deep on you there at the end, but hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, having a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.